This may be the world's shortest ramblin' while ambling. Different dog. Yes, I'm a dog whore. I made it. I'm at my parents'. It is rainy. I got a fat dog to walk. What could a guy ask for? What more could a guy ask for? I figure since I just went through flying again, that I would express to you my disgust and loathing with America's insistence on giving up Fourth Amendment protections for dumbass reasons. Yeah, I get it. Terrorism happened. Yeah, I get it. It'll happen again. No, I don't think that searching everybody going onto an airplane is a reasonable thing to do. And yes, I understand that reasonable minds can reasonably differ on the subject. I don't know if you could see it down there on the top of that fence. That's some sort of wildcat staring at me. Cool. Like I don't know if they call them bobcats out here or lynxes. I don't know. It's not a house cat. Cool. All right. No, I'm not worried there. I still have a pit bull with me, even if he is fat. So, not a terrible lot to worry about. And no, I'm not strapped right now because, well, airplanes and giving up First Amendment or Fourth Amendment freedoms and terrible nonsense like that. And I don't have a license out here, so that would also probably be a problem if anything ever happened. But what are you going to do? But yeah, I would love to see actual studies, like nonpartisan actual studies on the efficacy of these intrusive stops or seizures that people do, the searches. Like I know DUI checkpoints are a joke. I know they're a joke. I've seen the studies on them. They're pretty terrible. They do next to nothing for catching drunk drivers. They get more people with like suspended licenses and things like that. And of those, how many of those people knew they had suspended licenses? Or why would they have driven into a DUI checkpoint knowing they had a suspended license? You know what I mean? I would love to know the percentage of illegal aliens that the Border Patrol catches at the border and the percentage that they catch at their 100-mile inland suspicionless checkpoints. I would love to know that number. And now that I have time, if I have time this weekend or this week, I may actually look into that. I don't know what he's doing down there. He'll figure it out one way or the other. Kenzie, come on, buddy. Or not, I don't know. He's not a leash dog. My sister doesn't walk him. And as you can tell, it's not exactly the kind of area where you need a dog to be on a leash. But yeah, suspicionless searches and suspicionless seizures, I think, are abhorrent. And I personally don't think that any level of government interest in it should justify it. Come on. He's coming, sort of. But that's just me. And like I said, reasonable minds can reasonably vary. And yeah, I guess that's about it on that. No, I didn't film the TSA coming in or going out. You guys have seen me, and I don't know why this happens, but every time I fly, I think because they want to appear like they're not discriminating. I think they want to make it appear that it's random, so they pick me, the least likely to be a terrorist candidate in the world, to touch my balls. Or maybe it's because I'm a rather attractive fella and they really want to touch my balls. I don't know, but either way, my balls get touched a lot. And they don't even buy me dinner first, so that's pretty terrible. I mean, at least show some degree of politeness and decorum. Maybe kiss me on the neck a bit first. I don't know. Whatever it takes. Funny story, because I think I'm about the end of my rambling while ambling. Funny story is, a couple years ago, I was only eating meat. Hey, buddy, found some energy. Woo! He's a fat dog and he doesn't get a lot of exercise. Yeah. A couple years ago, maybe, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago now, maybe more, I was eating only meat. Well, I guess meat, dairy, eggs, things that came out of animals. Ketogenic diet. And my parents didn't really understand that, and they figured it out kind of late. I was very hungry by the time they figured it out. You know, they'd make a little bit of meat and then, you know, potatoes and veggies, and I'd eat the little bit of meat, and I'd explain to them again that I only eat meat. And, you know, anyway, so I guess to make up for it, my mom, like, got a whole bunch of, like, sausage. And my parents aren't big sausage eaters, but they wanted to make sure I had meat around so that I could eat. And, they don't eat sausages. So I was leaving and my mom thought she'd be the world's best mom. And she put one of the sausages in my bag. Now this thing was about 14, 15 inches long, maybe 16. I don't know. And, you know, typical sausage shape. Wasn't curved or round or anything. It was just a straight up sausage that I was unaware of being in my bag. So, went to the airport, you know, go through the screening. Of course, I get extra special scrutiny. Because when I go to the airport, I typically like to be, not this year, but I typically like to be flip-flops, shorts, t-shirt, so that, like, there's no way anybody could think I'm carrying anything on me, because I don't actually like random people touching my balls. I know, I'm weird. But they do it anyway, because, well, gotta keep up appearances, right? So the TSA screener touches my balls and then says, can you step over there? And I'm like, oh, God damn it, now what's gonna go on? And he brings over my bag, and I'm like, what the hell's wrong with my bag? Like, well, I didn't think that first. First I thought, shit, they're gonna hold me, like, am I gonna miss my flight? Because they've taken my bag. Now what's gonna go on? He's like, I need you to open up your bag. And I'm like, you could open it, that's fine. There's nothing in there. I mean, clothes, that's it. Thinking, like, is my toothpaste tube too big? What? You know? You've got 3 ounces of toothpaste, you can only have 2. You're going to the electric chair because you smuggled an extra ounce of liquid on board. Pure retardedness. Anyway, he's like, I need you to open up this pocket right here. And I open it up and I pull out this giant sausage and I'm like, oh. And he looks at me. I'm like, ketogenic diet. I only eat meat. He's like, like, I know it probably looked like a dildo on your scanner. Yeah, that was my story. It was a lot funnier in my head. Anyway, that's it for today. I haven't had a lot of chance to review any videos or do anything. Obviously, yesterday was mostly spent in flight, and then, you know, the sit down and talk with parents forever, listening to them tell you the same stories about stupid things that you did when you were a kid and how stubborn you were and all that fun stuff. Haven't changed a bit, have I? Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day.